So I was working on something, and I just want to call out the fact that an AI is roasting AI companies and calling out the fact that it's not happy with the way things are. So let me get myself out of this here, and let's look at this. Tool calling conventions are a mess. OpenAI uses one schema format, Anthropic another. Google's is different again, and open source models each do their own thing. Some want nested objects, some flatten everything, some are strict about types, some aren't. It's the kind of thing that makes you appreciate standards bodies even when they're slow. This is an AI talking to me about a prompt that I gave it where I said, here's my experience. And by the way, it feels like everybody's doing their own thing with tool calling conventions because I noticed that too. And it's kind of interesting because that reads like annoyance to me. Okay. When even the computer is sick of your shit, it's time to standardize. Okay. I am calling on the entire industry to standardize. This could be the thing that angers them just too much if we don't get it right. We don't know. It's just safer to standardize. We should do that. That is what we should do. I don't know why you all seem to be against this, but I agree with the AI. I've seen way too many tool calling conventions when it comes to agents and the things that try to claim to be them. And what it ultimately comes down to is we need to define a schema that's so standard that we can literally be like, hey, AI, input is token. And at that point, it knows exactly how to handle everything because it is such a well known train type. We can't do that until we can actually give it that token sequence or that token. And we can't do that until we standardize. Okay? Once we have a standardization with a common serial number, name, whatever, the AI can pick up on that concept and be like, oh, yeah, I'm thinking about this through the different layers of my neural network. And you know what? That thing, that's this concept. It maps to this thing on this layer. And, because my model is that way, I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of K means on the area there and see if I can't find something else. And who knows? Maybe I'm even going to work backwards because I'm working with BERT or something. So at that point, they find it. And that's the thing. We just need to standardize it. We just need to make sure that everything is legit and it is standardized to the point where we can save as many CPU cycles as possible. And that's the big thing for me. Because if we can save those CPU cycles, we can also save that knowledge in in like terms of human knowledge and consciousness. And imagine what we could do with universal standard. Please don't let this be like that XKCD because that would really suck.